I'm here with some freshly picked blackberries. Let's see if we can turn these into a blackberry cobbler in the Dash Mini Pie Maker.
Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem.
So I posted a photo of these berries yesterday on my community tab, and I also posted a question with them asking what should I make with them, and Blackberry Cobbler came up a few times, so I thought we'd give it a try today and see how it comes out. I am going to be using my Dash Mini Pie Maker. I have approximately 2/3 of a cup of fresh blackberries, so I'm using a recipe that I found online, and I'm just like cutting it down by 1/4, and we'll see how it comes out. The recipe says to add granulated sugar to the blackberries, but I have powdered sugar, so I'm using that. The first thing I want to do is add some sugar to the blackberries and kind of coat the blackberries with sugar. So here are the blackberries. I think they look good. So I'm going to put this aside. If you want, you could also add some lemon juice to the blackberries to kind of brighten up their flavor. But I've tasted these, the ones from my yard, and they're a little bit on the tart side, so I think their flavor is like really bright to begin with, so I'm not adding any lemon juice. For the batter, I'm using 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and I'm just using a large measuring cup as a mixing bowl. I want to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, and for this I am adding brown sugar. Again, I just don't have any regular granulated sugar in the house, so I'm going to add this. I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. And I want to stir all of the dry ingredients together. And I'm adding 1/4 cup of milk. I want to stir just until a batter forms, and they say it can be lumpy. That looks okay. Here's my Dash Mini Pie Maker. I just plugged it in like a minute ago. The blue light is still on, so it's heating up. What I'm going to do is open this up, and I'm going to put some butter inside because they say you want to melt some butter in the pan. Maybe that's like 1/2 tablespoon of butter. That'd be a lot of butter. There's our melted butter. The next thing we want to do is take some of the blackberries and put them in here. Ooh, they're kind of sticky from the sugar. I think that's a nice amount of blackberries. It's like 7. And then let's take our batter and let's pour our batter over the top. Okay, that looks good. Look what's going on here. Those blackberries are so juicy. They're making it turn red. Okay, let's shut this. And let's cook this for 5 minutes. Let's check on it after 5 minutes. It's been a few minutes. There's a whole bunch of steam coming out. Let's see what's going on here. I just want to be really careful opening this. A lot of steam coming out. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it's done yet. Let's see what the internal temperature is. For cobbler, we want about 200. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. So let's shut this and let's cook that another 2 minutes or so. It smells like the butter is burning. It's been another 2 minutes, and I just tested the temperature, and we are at 200, so I'm gonna say this is done. The question is, how am I gonna get it out of this pie maker? Can I use a spoon? Is it gonna fall apart? Will it stay in one piece? Like, what is gonna happen here? So there's the blackberry cobbler. It did lose a few berries when I was taking it out, so let's make another one, and let's just revise the order of the ingredients when we put them in the pie maker. So here's the pie maker. We'll put a little bit of butter in the pie maker. Wait for that to melt. Okay, now let's add some batter. Now let's add the blackberries. Let's push them into the batter. I'll add 7. I had 7 last time. I'll add 7 this time. I think that looks really good. Let's shut this, and I'll check on that in about 7 minutes. Meanwhile, here's the first cobbler, but what is cobbler without either whipped cream or ice cream? I don't have any ice cream, but I do have whipped cream. And I am going to taste this. I'm not going to wait until the second one is done. Let's just taste this because I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see how it came out. That is really good. The bottom that was browned in the butter is like crispy. And then the other part is like nice and soft, like a cake. And the blackberries are nice and warm. This is so good. One thing I feel is missing is just a little bit of vanilla extract in the cobbler batter. But I'm really enjoying this. Let's check on the second cobbler. It's been about 5 minutes now. Wow, look at that. Look how cute this is. These blackberries look really red now that they've been cooking. I'm going to shut this and let it bake for another 2 minutes just to make sure the batter is nice and set. Okay, it's been 7 minutes. Let's open this up. I'm just letting some of the steam evaporate from it before I try to scoop it out. Okay, here we go. Should I try from here? It's going to be difficult. Is it going to come out? Oh no. Okay, here we go. Let's just do it. Here's the second blackberry cobbler. It's really cute. You see all the berries, but there's a lot of, see all this really dark burnt stuff from the first cobbler from not cleaning out the pie maker. So we have like all this burnt stuff that's gonna just taste like really charred. I know I'm gonna enjoy this anyway, but it's not the most pleasant thing. But so that's what this one looks like. I'm gonna put a little bit of whipped cream on it. And let's taste this one. It should taste the same, although maybe not because of the burnt stuff. Oh, so here's what's going on. It's really hard to, you can't like cut into the bottom at all. So it does taste different because you can't cut through the bottom unless I need a knife. But who wants to eat cobbler with a knife? Let's flip it over. Here's what happened. When you put the batter in first, it just forms like a solid, I don't even know what you want to call it, like a solid shell. I guess if you turn it over, you can get a spoon through it. This actually tastes different, and not just because of the burnt bits. It doesn't have the same buttery flavor. It doesn't have the same crunchiness. I'm still going to eat this. I'll finish it, but I definitely would not put the batter first. I definitely put the berries first and the batter on top. And it is kind of bitter from the burnt parts. I just took a wet paper towel and just really carefully tried to clean out the bottom of this pie maker. It's still hot. It's still plugged in. I'm not going to cool it off right now just to clean it out. But I wanted to just, take away as much of the burnt blackberry juice as I could. So I think I have enough batter to make one more. And let's see how it goes. I'll put just a little bit of butter in, like a sliver of butter. And now I'm thinking, what would happen if I put some flour on the blackberries? Okay, I just coated the blackberries with some flour. I'll put 7 in here like I've been doing. And let's put the batter in. I don't have much batter left, so I don't know how big this one's going to be. Okay, that's not too bad. It looks like this recipe will make 3. of these mini cobblers. So I'm going to shut that and let this bake. It's been 7 minutes. Let's check out this last cobbler. And that's what's going on. It looks pretty good. I'm going to unplug the pie maker. And now let's see if we could get this out. What's going to happen? Here's the cobbler, and even with cleaning out the pie maker, like this is still like really burnt around the edges. So maybe after the first one is cooked, the next few take less time. Maybe they don't need a full 7 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes would have been okay. That's the end of my whipped cream. And let's give this one a taste. Yeah, do you see how, like, look at that. Do you see how, like, all around the edge is black? Yeah, this is probably gonna have a burnt taste also. Even though the edges are burnt, the flavor is not as bad as the last one. The last one was kind of really bitter from the burnt edges, and this one, oh, it's not too bad, but the first one was the best one. Like, this is not as good as the first one, so I would definitely reduce the cooking time. But it is tasty. And so that's how you can make Blackberry Cobbler in 8- mini pie maker. Thanks so much for watching the video. If it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see what else we can make with this mini appliance. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.